Welcome to Chance Die, a World of Darkness podcast. Before we jump into this episode, we have a few reminders to share. This is created for adult audiences only. We advise listener and reader discretion for graphic depictions of violence, assault, death, trauma, existential struggle, and adult language. These themes may be a lot at some points, so if you need a breather, take a break or come back later. We would also like to mention,
Gabby has no medical knowledge, so don't take her advice.
Tristan has medical knowledge, but will be playing a magician and has no magical knowledge.
Nat is not a drug addict and does not know much about drugs.
Creed doesn't actually have a mustache.
I don't know about you, but whenever I finish a beloved story, there's a veritable storm of emotions that accompanies it. A beautiful, aching sadness, anger at injustices faced, grief over losing precious friends, real or imagined, as both create echoes in our heartbeats that we keep with us. And for this story, and all the best stories I know, that echo carries hope along with it. Hope that the empathy you felt, the perspectives you shared, somehow makes you better, fuller. Hope that you can reach the deepest, truest part of yourself. If only the story reached the place where your soul both sings and rests. I wonder if those four ever realized they are the heroes of a God's bedtime story. Welcome to the last episode of season 1 of Chance Die. I'm Jessica.
I'm Gabby, and I am playing Dorothy Martin.
My name is Tristan, and I'm playing Quentin Quinn.
I was singing it. Your name is Tristan.
Tristan.
And I'm playing Quinn. That's all you're going to get out of me.
Oh my god. Hi, I'm Atlas. No, I'm not. God damn it. I'm Nat, and I play Atlas.
My name is Creed, and I play James Treader.
Oh, a clean one all the way through.
Oh, we haven't had one of those in centuries.
All right, where you left off, you had just sufficiently killed Jinx.
Yeah.
Hey-o. Look out, world.
Finally.
With Gabby's box.
With Gabby's miracle box. All right, one last congressman to go.
Gabby, you opened your box and buckshot.
And the world died.
You gotta get that fucking look at it, dog.
All right.
Someone's world collapsed when you open your box.
That's okay. It's an STD.
All right.
It's not burning, it's stabbing.
James, on your watch, you would wager you have about 30 minutes left of your time.
Yep. I gotta go see a man. You're welcome to come with me.
I think I will.
Dude, that's where I met you. This is where I'm going to watch you die. Let's go.
All right. The rest of you, see you around.
Girlie's going to give you another hug.
Oh, shit. Take care, kiddo.
Has Elijah been holding my dad?
Oh, he's got your dad. Yep. He's carrying him like a backpack.
Aw, cute.
He's tied the hands and legs together around him. This is awkward.
I bet. Could you and I meet after I go to the bar?
Yes.
What about my hotel room or something?
That works.
Wonderful. Please, for the love of everything, do not do anything weird. Can you wait for me?
Don't take too long.
I'm going to try my best.
So he's going to leave with your dad. Girlie gave James a hug. Take care of yourself, please.
I will.
Take it easy, cowboy.
You too, wolf girl.
Racist.
Yep.
Specious. Dorothy?
We'll go on a run soon. I'm looking forward to it. Quentin, don't be an asshole. Atlas, stay sober-ish.
I haven't even had time to do anything recently. This is uncomfortable.
That's the way to go. And then they're going to leave.
All right. Before we head there, Susie.
Where are you at?
I think we've made our way to the entrance of the casino, standing outside of it.
Okay. If you are outside, it is night. Harper will appear in front of you, kind of levitating on the air. Everything around you seems to freeze, other than the four of you and Harper.
We're almost done.
Yes.
Oh, I have something of yours, I think. And he'll pull out the bone.
Keep it.
All right. Do you remember much of your past life?
Enough. Enough to start all of this.
Would you like to go see Donnie again?
I don't know that that's such a good idea.
He misses you a lot.
I'm not alive. Do you know what a revenant is?
No.
It's someone that has so much hatred and need for vengeance that they stick around even after death, until that vengeance is complete or they are put down. And thank you all for completing my vengeance, almost. Here in a minute, I think you'll succeed.
You don't want to say anything to him?
Maybe I will before I leave.
All right. Well, we're heading that way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Harper.
Yeah, we probably couldn't have done this without you. We probably would have died in the first challenge.
Well, I did drag you into this, so it only seems fair, and I do apologize for that. There's nothing to be sorry for.
Yeah. You've given us a lot.
If you were a creature made entirely of the need for vengeance, just wrapped in seething hatred, would you want to see the one person that still loves and misses you as you were before you got fucked up?
I think if I was a father, I would want to see my kid.
Harper, I know we're not in the same boat, but through all of this, I ended up forcibly reconnecting with my dad. And even though there's a lot of stuff to still figure out, I don't think it's going to be too bad. So maybe yours is going to be a little less sucky than you think.
I will get to speak with him once and then I'm gone forever again.
But he gets that one time to speak with you again. And that means a lot to a man who loves someone.
I'll think about it, they say, and then they're going to blink out of existence.
All right, let's go.
I think right before we head to the bar, Quentin stops. He looks at James and he gives him a hug. And as he pulls out, he says, James, I always thought it was rather useless, unneeded and unmotivating. But good luck.
Thanks. If I may, I'll just take your word and none of that magic. I don't want anything on me.
You have your own?
Let's do this.
All right.
Okay, So you walk down the city streets of temptation for what may possibly be the last time. You look up at the murky stars, you see the glittering city lights, and you smell what is unique to temptation, which is the smell of the fountains, the smell of anticipation in the air, and now that you know its darkest secrets, you can almost feel the darkness beneath your feet. It just seeps into everything. And now that you know why it was created, solely for the sake of Harper's revenge, a giant trap for those that were too powerful to be able to take down on their own. So they needed your help. You were the bait for this trap. You were the enactor of that vengeance. They chose people that had been touched, that had been screwed over by these same people that they needed to kill. And you make it to Donnie's, the first building, the only building before temptation became temptation. Do you walk in?
Yeah.
Yep. It is empty at this time of night, which is a little unusual. He usually has his regulars in. And he stands at the bar. And sitting in the exact same seat that you first saw him, James Treader, you see Cater.
I walk over and give a nod to Donnie and sit down next to him, or across from him.
Okay.
And I set the one revolver down on the table.
Huh.
Let me ask you something. Do you get a kick from any of this? I mean, these are normal people, and you can see exactly how it's going to go.
Sometimes I do. For example, this one night, this very place, a young man dripping with luck took me by surprise. And I gotta say, since then, I feel like I've been chasing that same high.
Well, it's right here. Do you know how this is gonna go, Cater? With no magic, no outside tampering, just me, you, and luck.
No, I can't say that I do.
Isn't that exciting?
He sits for a bit, and then he grins.
I want to pull out both bullets. What's written on his?
Emmett.
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 I show him his, and I show him mine. And I put them on opposite ends of the fucking revolver wheel, I guess.
Chamber?
Chamber, whatever it is. And I lock it in and give it a spin. And I say, well, Emmett, good luck.
You see fear flit across his face just for a second. And then his animalistic smile matches your own. What are the terms?
Your life for mine. Nothing else. No magic. And I'll be watching. And I'll click the other one below the table.
All right. Who goes first?
You. And I'll point it at him. I would like to roll a die that is not a D10.
Which die? Oh, God. A 6-sided?
There are 6 spots.
Yeah.
In a revolver.
So I want you to pick one for Cater.
Okay.
How the turns table.
Oh, God. Yeah. So I write down which one I think Cater's bullet's in.
You can write it down. You can say it. I'm just going to roll it.
Oh, should I say it?
Yeah, I mean, for the audience to know.
Okay.
Oh, guys, wait, but we follow the rules very strictly here.
You're so right. How did I forget?
Change the dice.
Yeah, you're so
No, we're
right.
changing the die. Fuck that
Okay.
shit. It's a 6-sided.
4.
4. Okay.
What slot is James's in?
Yeah, what slot is James's in?
1.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Hang on.
I thought he'd.
Ooh, wow.
Oh my god.
2.
Click.
All right. And he'll slide it across the table.
I can't believe we're playing fantasy Russian roulette right
Oh
now.
my
Never mind.
God. This
You
is
could
all
kill a
Creed's
character.
brainchild. I love it. Okay. Oh, shit.
That's a 5.
5.
5.
Click. His
God.
palms are sweaty, you notice, when you pick up the revolver next time.
It's wet.
Could give you
Hold
the
it
gun
back over.
back. You see him glance back at Donnie, and then he snaps his fingers, and Donnie freezes. And so do the 3 of you standing and watching this game.
Party.
Time, he says with a half smile as an explanation to you. There are 2 things I regret in my life, my long, long life. The first, cheating during that game we had. The second, killing Susie. I guess I just wanted someone to know before I may die.
You know, I held on to that hatred for a long time. And I was never sure if it was natural or if it was what I did all those years ago. And the more I thunk on it, the more I hated you. And the more I hated myself. But I've let that go. And it was hard. It was real hard. So, Emmett, I don't hate you anymore. In fact, you are one of the only people who understands me. And I'm the only one who understands you. I got nothing else to look forward to except this. So, he'll pull out the pocket watch and rewind the hand back to the top. I'll see you again at noon here, and we'll play another round.
All right. Huh. He releases everyone from the freeze. And then he'll look a little confused but walk out.
James?
Did you win?
I thought someone was supposed to die.
Not yet. Cater is dead. Emmett walked through that door. I know his name. He has no power over me.
Well, damn.
What about everyone else?
Well, if he causes much trouble, I'll just fucking kill him. But I don't think anything will give him enough excitement anymore.
What's your plan?
I don't really have one.
Donnie from behind the bar will kind of cross over to you. You okay?
Yeah. You're gonna have to stay open for a while.
Damn it.
I'll be back.
Okay.
I need to go to Motel 6.
Okay.
Guys, I need to go meet Elijah. Is it cool if I run off and do that? I can meet you guys back here.
What are you going to do with Elijah?
Figure out my dad.
And kill someone else? You still haven't apologized for that, Atlas.
Stella?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. I was doing a deal. I didn't know her, and I didn't know that you guys knew her. I thought she was just another person working for Gulliver. And now that seems so full circle.
I do hope you've learned your lesson about running into deals, though.
Well, someone opened a box of buckshot on Jinx, so I don't think I have to worry about her anymore.
Fair enough.
Folks, I got nothing else, really, except this place. And you guys, of course, but with the void in power, someone's gonna need to run things around here. Make sure everything goes smoothly and that no one still around tries anything. And at this place, it's close as I'll ever get to a home, really. So I wish you the best, and don't be strangers.
Well, James, if you do get bored, I think we could find something out there for you.
Yeah, give me a ring if y'all are fucked.
Oh, you know us. We can cause problems.
Yep.
Mayor Shredder.
Do you need help around town?
I mean, you guys have done plenty for me, and I don't want to keep you.
I'm not saying you'd keep us,
But there are a few houses that have quite lovely decor that just opened.
and I'm sure we're not the only ones that have been messed around with by supernatural creatures. Maybe a certain institution could open up to help them defend themselves.
And if they happen to have a home base in a place where they originally took care of such a similar idea.
I think we can make something work.
You guys will always have a place here.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a
I call James's
stopping point.
house.
That's fucking weird.
Yep.
Sure. Take it.
You're at Jinx's house? Is
Yep.
what you said?
That's mine.
Weirdo.
That's what the inside of her house looks like, by the way. It lives both in the hedge and
Ooh.
Then I'm definitely going to be there.
So we're going to cut to each individual person's epilogue, I think, is the way we're going to do this. I'll start with Atlas because he has the
I gotta go.
most imminent problem.
So I'm gonna go straight on over to the rundown, crummy little hotel that
Yep.
Elijah has been with his dad in.
Yep.
Waiting for like 30 minutes.
Yep. Elijah's watching the news. Your dad's body gone is stretched out on the bed.
We're saying gone as in a mixture of Gulliver and John, by the way. Yeah, so I'm gonna swipe my key card, get in there.
Yep.
He's preparing to come into chaos.
No, it's pretty chill in here.
Elijah,
Yeah.
you didn't do anything?
No, he started waking up, so I knocked him out again.
Oh, lovely. Okay. So do you think my idea with electricity will work?
I do. It should. Do you want to keep him with you like this?
If he has autonomy and if it isn't torturous for him, I'm worried about Gulliver still being in there somewhere.
Possible. We should run some tests to see. I think field tests would also be wise. Putting him in stressful situations like he was with you to see if someone else pops up.
Payback. Hopefully not as bad as what went with him, but let's do this. I'm going to lay him flat on the bed.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to channel elemental rebuke and I'm counting lightning. So I'm going to literally rub my hands together like paddles.
Yeah.
And place it on his chest.
Human defibrillator. All right, make a roll.
I was really hoping for the sake of story you just let me do
I know,
that.
right? No, I'm the worst.
Four.
Woo, yep. It works. He sits up coughing and sputtering, and then he's going to look at you, and then in a feature that looks very weird on Gulliver's face, he's going to give a relieved smile and reach out his arms to you.
I'm going to put my hands out.
He grabs them and then pulls you in for a hug.
Aww.
And then Elijah's like, "Can I go now?"
One sec. And he's going to remove his dad Gulliver's arms real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, Elijah, with the field tests and that sort of stuff, is there a way for me to contact you? Because I want to keep getting better at this.
You may join me on jobs if our split of the take is 20-80. You're 20, I'm 80.
Sure.
Deal. I'll get a contract drawn up. How does a year sound?
It's only a year. Yeah.
Very well. Adventure awaits, he says with a sardonic smile. Anyone else have things that they want to close out this evening in Temptation?
This evening, I think, Quentin, closeout is temporary. He's going to go to Phil.
Okay.
So it won't be the day. I'm pretty tired.
Bitch.
And it's going to have to be quite a big thing to get that much power. Are you and Kevin married?
I mean, I think, no. Common law, yeah. Why is that relevant?
Well, it just, big events help draw magic, so...
Are you wanting to marry us?
If I'm going to have to weave your threads
God
together...
Damn it!
I'm going to need something that draws me in a lot of fate stuff, a lot of magic.
Fine.
I am certified.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Anyways, how does tomorrow sound?
Hold on. And she's going to pull Kevin into a couple huddle. And he looks like his glowing bright red. Like he looks so excited at this possibility. And she kind of sighs. All right, give us a week. And then, yeah.
Where?
Well, shit. There's a church here in there.
You want to get married here? In the most sinful place in America?
Fuck yeah.
Of course you would.
Fuck yeah.
Quick, we need an Elvis.
Let's rewrite some of that nasty history in that stupid building.
Sure.
And
All right, and then that's all Quentin wanted to do.
awesome. Anything else for Gabby for Dorothy?
Yeah, I want to call up Grilly.
Yeah. Yeah.
How long are you gonna stay in temptation?
I don't know. There's not like a pack here.
Well, would you like to start one here?
Are you proposing to me?
I mean, whoa. Let's take this slow.
I knew you were a lesbo.
No. Girly. Let's take one step at a time. I was thinking we could start up some academy or something and help people.
Academy?
Like a martial arts. I was already spitballing maybe moonlight martial arts.
Girly
or something.
school for gifted youngsters.
I think that might be specious.
I mean, it wouldn't just be werewolves. It would just be like anyone in temptation wants to like learn how to throw a few punches.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Well, I'm sure we can meet sometime later and really hammer in the details of this.
That sounds great. I'm not doing shit administratively. You know that, right?
We'll find someone else. Maybe.
Imelda.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, who are you about to say?
I don't know. Now, I don't know. That was not worth.
Has Girly been gay this entire time?
Girly's not gay.
God damn it. In the
Girly's
back of my
fine.
mind,
No,
I've been thinking
Girly's
of
fine.
She just wanted to
Imelda
make
and her,
Dorothy
like,
fluster.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. That's what I wanted to do.
Okay. A couple of things that happen while this week goes by. You see Imelda walking around town with a tall, older man that you've never seen in temptation before. And she looks less stern and cold, and now she looks content. And Girly is often following behind them, looking with a smile. Do you remember what Imelda's wish was?
Yeah, she wanted her partner back.
Yep.
Curious how she got it. Unless each group got their own wish. Holy shit. Okay.
You left 2 alive. That's plenty to get wishes done. The other thing that happens is Harper appears in Donnie's. And if you were looking out the window, you would see a plain individual with no face tattoo, with very modern, basic clothes, holding on to a man who looks as if he finally found his home. And in the days following, he's a little reticent, a little more quiet, but a little more settled, more content. And he decides to stay in temptation. And we'll cut to the wedding. Quentin stands up at the front of the church. What is he wearing?
He's wearing what he wore for his first show that got fucked up. He's getting a bright pink suit. And then he bought, what is it? Like the longer, like just piece of cloth that priests wear.
Uh-huh.
That, but it's like bright purple.
Stoles?
Yeah, stoles.
He ordered this.
Yeah, he absolutely ordered
It's
it.
okay. I ordered my graduation ones off Amazon. Like,
And he is standing up there. I think, while normally he'd be presenting himself out, I think he's just not, like, standing and waiting in patient reverence, which is odd. He's not making as big a show as he could, but yeah. And
Love that.
as people file in, he'll kind of walk around and say hi, and then he'll go back up and.
So you see some mages, they're definitely mages, right? Sitting in the back few rows, people that knew Phil and Kevin ahead of time. And then you see Elijah conspicuously in the back corner. And he has what looks to you all like a wooden doll sitting next to him. Atlas sits with him in that pew with a very reformed
he's
Gulliver.
wearing a hat. Okay. He still looks like Gulliver, but he's wearing a nice hat. I've changed his hair.
Perfect. He still looks like he's not entirely used to this body and being present, but something about being here witnessing a wedding strikes nostalgia in him, so he is beaming in this stern face. Gurley and Imelda are sitting in one of the pews, Imelda with her now revived partner. Gurley is waving Dorothy over to come and sit next to her. And James enters with Cater through the back, I think, if that's all right. Cater is going to shift uncomfortably in here for a moment, and then he's just going to lean against the back wall to watch what happens. He kind of gives you a nod in like, yeah, Fate Mage group.
Yeah, Fate Mage group. Fuck you, dude, but yeah.
Where do you go to sit, James?
James will walk over to Gurley and her group and go sit down next to them.
You are almost late.
Time is not something I'm very good at.
Yeah, you're playing some goddamn games again.
Sorry. It happens.
You owe me books.
All right.
She giggles. And James, you have to silence your cell phone because now that you're in charge of a lot of the doings of temptation, you are very busy. You have to manage your time very wisely. This is a stolen moment of reprieve. Kevin stands looking awkward as hell, shifting nervously from foot to foot, almost hopping.
How tall is Kevin again?
Kevin is tall, willowy, very skinny. Not as tall as Quentin.
Is anyone up there with him?
Not yet.
Quentin's not that tall.
No, he doesn't have a best man.
Quentin will kind of, as he sees that, he's going to go up. He's going to put his arms on his shoulders, straighten his bow tie, and he's going to like use his foot to kick his other foot out, kind of angle him right. Keep your feet here. Know where you're standing. You'll be fine.
Yeah, this is great.
Okay, that's really tight, dude. How did you get that tight?
Y'all didn't do a rehearsal?
Undo his tie.
No, they didn't do it.
I'm fucking winging it, dog. You think Phil would let that?
And then there's a thump of music. It's this deep, bassy music. And it's almost folksy when it kicks in. It's this weird mix of folk music and hip hop that somehow encompasses both Kevin in the tech part and Phil in the folksy, like, woods sound. And it works, strangely. And Phil walks up wearing this pantsuit. She's got a white jumpsuit on. It is sleeveless, so she can show off her guns, of course. And she walks down the aisle carrying flowers. She clearly just grew herself because there are vines now, like, as part of her outfit. And she beams as she stands in front of Kevin and gives an expectant look over to Quentin.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, you two are going to feel an itch like no other, and it's going to not hurt. Again, itchy. Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here today, fuck formalities. I am a showman. However, it has been requested of me by Puck to take it a little easy on you two.
Thanks, Puck. And Puck from the front row will just wave.
So how better to show one another's commitment to each other than actually show it? And then he's going to, from the chest of Phil and from the chest of Kevin, he's going to tug. And they're going to kind of jolt forward. But people in the audience will be able to see those thread. That thread that is already between them. And then all you're going to see Quentin doing is he's going to start just like kind of cryptically weaving, if you will. And by showing out front everything it means, it strengthens it, and you see the cord tighten. It makes it reliable, and it feels more settled. But in the end, it just makes it more together, and then it'll fade away. And that's it. That's all.
Can I kiss him?
Yeah.
She yanks him to her with all the force in her mighty arms, and they just smash face. And then she picks him up in a princess carry and runs out the door.
Oh, don't weddings make you... James, are you crying?
No.
Now, the lovely couple did not provide refreshments. However, there are bars here, so have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yeah.
Mr. Mayor, you good?
Oh, I need a drink. Oh my God.
Tell me a little bit about what happens to each character in the days that follow. Like, where does their life lead?
Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, so James will slowly and painfully take apart the corruption of temptation and turn it into as honest as casinos can be. An honest business. He'll redo all of the houses and keep a few well furbished for when his friends are around. And he'll spend his, free time at a very, very nice, well-funded establishment that he's very fond of.
Do you keep the name?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay.
Keeping the name. And then, every so often when it's about time, he'll meet with one of his old gambling buddies and see if the score can be settled this time.
Who's next?
Me, Girly, and Imelda's martial arts academy has opened up with a ceremony, of course, brought to us by the mayor. He wanted to cut the ribbon, so we let him.
Yeah!
With a sword.
I finally got a sword, guys. Yeah.
We have women-only fight nights on Wednesdays, women's self-defense, and it's open to anyone in the public without a criminal history of violence. So everyone is safe. And every week, she likes to go down to the bar to hang out with one of her friends.
Atlas, with his ghost werewolf Promethean dad and Elijah, they're going to be the first to leave Temptation. So Atlas has his deal with Elijah, but he's going to, when they're perusing the next couple jobs, he's going to pick one close to Phoenix, Arizona. That's where he's from. Because he's got to go chase down his mom, Andrea, and the stepdad, Paul, and be like, hey, this is where I disappeared to for like a month or however long this took. Guess what? Dad. And he's going to have some wonderful magical family therapy time. And then he's going to move on and learn the best ways to be a hitman from Elijah, while also taking into account his somewhat newfound sense of justice, especially when it comes to actually literally having his dad by his side.
Aw.
Quentin, generally, I think he used to move very fast town to town. So I think he lingers here a little bit longer than he normally would have. I think about a week goes by after Atlas leaves. Quentin kind of already talking a few things out with Puck. They decide to set off. Quentin will still be going under his alias, doing shows. But Quentin happens to be stumbling into towns where supernatural organizations that are taking advantage of different people happen to be there. And he will do what he can. If he can't do it, he'll ask for help. But for those he can get out, he'll send to Temptation. They have plenty of boardroom to help him recover.
It'll give you a hint of where these things are happening when you go to the 13th floor of that office and you see all the records of human trafficking over there.
Oh, I'm sure that's part of his week was getting everything Jinx had, delving into it. But he's going to those places, freeing up that, sending people back as needed to Temptation. But he and Puck are kind of power teaming it. Then as needed, for future one-shots, he's getting the group.
Okay.
I have one last thing to add. Mm-hmm. Atlas still does drugs, but now they're fun again.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. His dad looks on disapproval. No. Wonderful. So we're going to see Temptation up close and then kind of zoom out and see it in this barren grassland, and Nora's voice is heard. Isn't it funny how people weave threads together? People who didn't know each other until this month, this handful of weeks, this pinprick in the tapestry of time, are now irrevocably connected. How they have influenced each other, for better and for worse. But how beautiful is the tapestry of humanity and relationships. Right, old friend? And a hand reaches out and squeezes hers. The end.
Bye, Temptation.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna cry again.
Gut gemacht.
Well, that's it for season 1 of Chance Die. Thank you so much for listening and joining us on this journey together. A couple of things. First, we do have a one-shot that Tristan, who plays Quinn, is running. And that'll be a couple of episodes, 2 or 3 probably. And then we'll jump into season 2, which will start releasing information about. If you'd like to get more information about us, first of all, thank you so much. Second, we do have, we're active on a bunch of social media. We have a website, all of that jazz. So if you would, do the like and subscribe thing, blah, 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 that would be so incredibly helpful. But mostly we just hope you enjoyed the story along with us. And thanks for your support. I hope it touched you in some way, because these wonderful people have influenced me beyond what I can possibly describe. So telling a story with them collaboratively was rather incredible. So thank you so much for being part of it. And we'll see you next time on Chance Die.